Shalom, everyone, and welcome back. When I first went to yeshiva way back in 1970, I had a teacher, and we know how important the role of teachers are in our lives. Well, I had a teacher at Yeshiva University, and his name was Rabbi Morris Besdin. And he was the director of our program. It was a program for young men like me who had a limited education in Judaism. We never went to Jewish day schools or yeshivas. And he was supposed to teach us Chumash and Gemara and Mishnayos and Halacha and all the things that we needed to catch up on. And he did a great job. Well, when we came to the Parsha of Vayishlach, this Parsha, there is a very famous Rashi, which he made us learn and made us learn it by heart. And that is, the story is that Yaakov, he came back and he renewed his relationship with his evil brother Esau, and he instructed messengers that were going to go ahead of him. Should they tell Esau? So he instructed them as follows: Im Lavan Garti, that I lived with the wicked Lavan, and I still kept the mitzvahs. And Rashi says in Lavan Garti, the word Garti means I dwelt. I dwelt with Lavan. So Lavan was a wicked person. He was his uncle, but he was a wicked person nevertheless. And what Rashi says is in Lavan Garti, V'taryag mitzvah shamarti. With the wicked Lavan I dwelt, but I kept the 613 commandments. Even though I dwelt with such a wicked man, I still kept the Torah. I still was observant in the mitzvahs. The word Garti has the same letters as Taryag, which means 613, which are the number of mitzvahs of the Torah. Well, Rabbi Besdin told us, listen, fellas, many years from now, when you come and see me, and we talk about old times, all I want to hear is one thing. I want to hear Im Lavan Garti, V'taryag Mitzvah Shamarti. That's what I want to hear. I just want to know that you are out there in the world, but you still kept the mitzvahs. Now, how important that lesson is for us. In fact, many years later, I did come to visit him after I had spent many years in yeshiva. And that's the first thing I told him. We sat down, we had a nice lunch together in Washington Heights. And that's exactly what I told him. He wanted to know what's going on with me, where am I, what am I doing? And of course, he was very proud and very happy with what I was doing. But more important than ever, he wanted to know, am I keeping the mitzvahs? Even though I'm living out there in a crazy world among a lot of bad people, I still kept the mitzvahs. That is really what Yaakov was telling Esau. Don't mess with me. I am still a Torah observant Jew. And indeed, that is the lesson for all of us. All of us are living among non-Jews, or we're living among some very bad people, some good people also, but a lot of very bad people. And the challenge is to keep the mitzvahs, to still stay a Torah observant Jew, to still keep Shabbos, even though we're living in San Diego, to still keep kosher, even though there aren't too many kosher restaurants around here, to still daven every day. Thank God we have minyanim that you can come to every morning and every evening throughout the week. It's possible to do that. It's interesting that we've been having a little bit of a difficult time making a minyan every day at 4:30 in the afternoon for mincha. I guess some people have the mistaken notion that work is more important than coming to shul. I don't know how they got that idea, but nevertheless, we're trying to do it most of the time, and we're getting it most of the time, but it's a little difficult. But nevertheless, it's important. Even though we go out there and we work hard and we provide for our families, we have to remember, take time out of our busy day to daven Shachris in a minyan, to daven Mincha and Marav in a minyan as well, how important that is. And this way we give God lots of nachas. Rabbi Besdin also lots of nachas, but especially Hashem. That's what Hashem wants to see from us. Not that we're making big bucks, not that we're driving Cadillacs or we're living in beautiful homes, but we are keeping the Torah, keeping the mitzvahs. That's really what it's all about. Candle lighting is at 427 in San Diego this Friday night. We're having some very exciting Hanukkah parties coming up, including our big Hanukkah party at University Town Center on Sunday night, November the 28th, from 6 to 7:30. We'll have We'll have jelly donuts and a DJ and live music and all kinds of stuff and dreidels for the kids and chocolate Hanukkah gelt. The next night is, of course, our big concert with a famous singer from Israel at Humphreys by the Bay. You need to make a reservation for that. Go online to Chabad.org or ChabadUC.org and make your reservations. Very inexpensive. I think it's only about $10 or $15 a ticket. It's people will come in, you sit down, you get a seat and everything. So it should be a beautiful, beautiful evening. In University City, we're also having a Hanukkah dinner on the second on Shabbos of Hanukkah, and you need to make a reservation for that. And also, we're having a latke cook-off. Also on the Sunday, on the Saturday night or Sunday night, I think, right after right after Shabbos. I think it's a Sunday. It'll be a Sunday, I think, about 2 o'clock. So we hope to see all of these really terrific Hanukkah programs. But I wish you all a very, very good Shabbos, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.